Okay guys, I'm going to talk you through my trusty wrist straps. I'm going to start this again because my voice is about to break. Okay guys, so I'm going to talk you through two different types of wrist straps here. I actually have misplaced one of these guys, which I'm really sad about because I actually quite like this style. There is another kind, which is the figure of 8, but I actually don't own those. But there is a point in your journey where your grip strength and your wrists will actually outdo your glutes. So there will be a point where you need to invest in these. They're mega cheap off Amazon. If you need the links, just pop it in the group chat and just say that you're thinking that you probably need some wrist straps and I will send you the links in there. But I'm gonna start with the figure of 8 kind. No, I'm not. I'm gonna start with this kind. So as you can see, all it is, it just literally feeds through the hole. So that's all that is. And then you want to make sure that it is not like this. It needs to be the other way. So it has to be sat completely flat against your wrists, and the little snaky tongue bit should be going across in between your thumb and your forefinger. So what I'm going to do now is pull it as taut as I can against my hand, and then I'm going to hoop it underneath the dumbbell. Now you only actually have to do this once. And then I'm going to do what I would call a motorcycle grip. So I'm just going to turn my hand in the opposite direction. And now that is locked in. And it's just going to give me a lot more stability because my glutes are naturally going to be able to carry more than my hands. The second type is more like a bear grip. So all it's a case of doing is opening up the flap, tightening it against, and then this flap is going to sit against your hand, and all you do is put it underneath the dumbbell, lock it in, and again, it's just going to give you a little bit more stability with grip. They're about the same kind of price. There's not too much of a difference, but this is it. It's just a case of what you prefer. Now, it's much easier to get these guys on. These are fiddly, but I actually personally prefer these. I've had a go at both, and I just think these are going to give me a better lock-in. Whereas these guys, the flap just seems a bit too long and it's harder to like really hook it round. But I know some of the women in the program absolutely love these. So it depends where you're at in your journey and what your preference is. Now, when you've got the second hand to do with these, and this hand is already locked in, now I'm not gonna lie, I get involved with my teeth. So at this point, again, I'm poking it underneath the dumbbell and I'm gonna twist it around, and I'm going to use my leg to stabilize me. So I've now locked that into place without using this hand at all. But they are faffy, I get it. They are a little bit annoying, but the more you do it, the more you get used to it. So it's just the same with everything. It's the same as your lifting. If you just get into the habit of practicing, it does get easier. But highly, highly recommend some straps.